Hi, I'm Tochukwu and I'm 28 years old.
My name's Tobi and I'm 33 years old.
So how long have you guys been together?
We've been together for about 2 years now.
And where did you guys meet?
So we met in Dublin. I was in Dublin for a wedding and Tochukwu lived in Dublin at the time. The month before, I'd made friends with someone when I was in South Africa. Turns out she lives in Dublin. We went for lunch the day after the wedding and she was like, let's go out tonight. When we walked into the bar or the club, we were the first people there. And he was standing there. He was one of the first people there as well, and he was standing right there. I was like, whatever, why not? And I went up to him and I said, what's it gonna take to get you on the dance floor? And that's kind of how we met.
Yeah.
What was the proposal like?
It was really simple. I just got down on one knee and then just asked the question.
It was so much more than that. He had been like almost teasing it for ages, and I was like, I'm really not into the gender roles and stuff. I was like, I'll propose then, and he was like, I have like this plan, and we're like not the most traditional couples, but I actually do think there are some traditions that clearly mean a lot to you. His dad for months had been like, I'm gonna come to London in August. I'm gonna come to London in September. I'm coming to London at the end of September. I'm coming to London in October. And in the end, we were in Montenegro, and his dad's like, I'm in London next week. And we're like, we're not in the UK. But like the second that our parents met and his dad left, he proposed like that. And I was like, yeah. I think as much as we're both like, we're not that traditional, I think that you were waiting for our family to meet, basically.
Yeah.
What do you love most about your partner?
Ooh.
What do I love most about my partner? I love her tenacity, and I love how she always looks out for everyone. She always likes to include everyone in anything she does.
And what do I love most about him? He's so considerate. He would never put himself first.
Why was it important to you that your stone was conflict-free?
It doesn't make sense to me that a society would have to suffer for the concept of romance. I don't think spending millions on something which isn't even ethical, it doesn't sit right with me, and it doesn't inspire me. And so we had talked about that as a concept, but I think when it came down to what are we gonna select and how, we went through that process together. But I loved that it was a woman-owned business, it was a Nigerian-owned business, it was a ethical, conflict-free brand.
And did anything stand out about your experience working with Tigerstones?
Once I ordered and I had to decide on size, I think I made a mistake at first. I chose the wrong size, so I had to send it back.
I said, who is this ring for? It doesn't fit my what's the version of a thumb on your foot?
So
my big toe, that doesn't fit my biggest toe. Who is this for? And even after, obviously then once I was involved when we got the ring, just the communication on social media and everything like that was really lovely, and I just felt like they super supported our relationship.
Yeah.
So we ended up, deciding to come back to Tigerstones for the wedding rings.
Yeah.
And do you have any advice for all the couples out there?
Do we have any advice?
Yes. Okay. I would say you have to, your relationship has to be a partnership as well. If both of you come together and decide on what you want to do and how you want your life to be
And your relationship
to be. It doesn't have to be dictated by some old tradition that someone has said 100 years ago.
+1, I agree.
And finally, what does love without compromise mean to you?
Love without compromise is being your true self.
I was going to say being true to yourself.
Being true to yourself. Being knowing what your partner loves, and also finding ways to respect that and to show up in ways that they need you to.
Agreed. I would say being true to yourself in terms of what does love without compromise mean to me, being true to yourself and to your partner.